Yes, people, welcome to T-Boys TV. We're here for the player ratings. We've just done match reaction. Player ratings is now, so straight into it because you know our thoughts. But what is Tyler's thoughts of the actual players? And we'll start with goalkeeper. It's none other than Alisson. For some reason, I was about to say Kelleher, but
for some reason,
it's
I
very.
thought you was
It's a
the beast or something like that.
The beast. Nah, I was always gonna say, who's the other one? Who's your other goalkeeper?
Kelleher?
No, the other one.
Adrian.
That's the one. It's. I'm tired. You can tell I've forgotten your goalkeeper, but no, Alisson. What did you make of Alisson?
Great save yet again in that first half. You know, save maximum. Thiago giving the ball away. You know, did I even mention that? Like, I mentioned him giving the ball away for the goal, but I didn't mention where he nearly done it again. Great save by Alisson, similar to the save that basically won us 3 trophies. We done that great save in that group stage game against Napoli. You know, Alisson's back at it again. Great save. He was fuming. Shelvey had a free kick in the second half. It just went wide. It wasn't actually that bad from him at all. Alisson was fuming. I think that's because the way it's went over the wall or the way the wall was positioned. So Alisson showed the passion, you know, great save as well, like I said. So for me, Alisson, you know what? He gets a 10.
10 out of 10 for Alisson. What about the Scouser himself, Trent Alexander-Arnold, the greatest right back ever to have been seen in world football?
So obviously, great goal. You know, brilliant goal. You know, before that, I wouldn't say he was bad or anything like that. Just didn't really see too much. Obviously, I saw him linking up every now and then with Salah or Henderson and that. But yeah, that's a great goal, and that goal's going to get him a high rating from me. That goal's going to get him I'll give him a 8.
Boom, 8 for Trent. Let's do Matip before Konate. So let's do Matip. What did you make of Matip? Because do you know what, the boy, touch wood, hasn't got a major injury yet, which is fast for him. So
yeah. No, it's looking good. And the thing is, for me, I think people will be considering him, unless you're deluded, like people will be considering him one of the best, you know, centre halves in the league, like up there for me. If he didn't have all them injuries, I think people would be talking about him a lot more. I think them injuries were the thing holding him back. And as I said earlier on the match reaction, whenever you've really seen him put a foot wrong for Liverpool, and if you have, they're little things where people aren't going to mention them constantly. Obviously, like I said in this game, there was a few times he did give the ball away, but it wasn't like deep. It was just like the headers where they weren't, you know, they were just headering them into space where they were. But yeah, he weren't bad at all. You know, still doing some good tackles. He had a little bit of a feisty little bit of beef, I suppose you'd say, with Callum Wilson, but there's nothing wrong with it. Matip was just using his strength. You know, for me, I'll give him 7.
nice. Konate, he hasn't played overly, you know, often, but the times that he has played, I think he's looked really good. What did you make of Konate?
Yeah, I thought he was exceptional. Obviously, I give him man of the match. You know, like as we said earlier, you know, going in for Van Dijk is like his sort of role. Van Dijk would have been there. Let's be real. Konate, you know, going into it, you'd have thought he'd have had a little bit of pressure on him. Maybe not, because he might not be that sort of like player who really has that. But yeah, he done great today. As I said, my man of the match, great tackles, you know, great awareness. You know, he had all the Newcastle players in their back pockets. Like, make sure when he empties them, they can actually come back out of the pockets. You know what I mean? Especially them attackers, Joe Linton, Callum Wilson, the lot. You know what I mean? The only player who wasn't in any pockets was John Joe Shelvey. But yeah, and the keeper. But yeah, other than that, as I said, my man of the match, he gets a 10.
Yep. I was thinking that. You've already given Alisson a 10. Knatt is your man of the match. Means
Yeah,
he has to
yeah,
get a
yeah.
10. Robbo. What about Robbo? Because he's come under criticism of late, hasn't he? You know,
Yeah, and
some even suggesting that Tsimikas should be starting over him. So I suppose if there's one person under pressure, Robbo probably is that guy.
Yeah, for me, I don't agree with the criticism because for me, he was, other than probably Mane, he was on like most played player last season. So what people seem to forget is he played a lot of games. So, you know, fatigue could kick in. Like I can understand why Liverpool fans are saying like Tsimikas over him like for games. For me, obviously I love the competition. Like it's just good. It's good for your team. But yeah, like I don't mind them. For me, what I would do with them, I'd let them just rotate in games. Like just rotate. You have that game, you have that game, or maybe like something like you have 2 games in a row. Then you do that because they're both quality. And I knew Tsimikas' quality when he first come in. I've said that plenty of times. I actually said just wait until he gets his chance, and now look what he's doing when he has got his chance. So yeah, but Robertson today, you know, he didn't do bad. You know, I can't think of him putting a foot wrong or anything like that. But I didn't see a lot. I'll be real. So I'll give him a 7.
A 7 for Robbo. Henderson got a yellow card in the 70th minute. What did you make of him?
No, that was not a yellow card at all. I don't know how that was. It wasn't even a foul. It wasn't even a foul. Like it actually wasn't. Like oh my days. But anyway, yeah, Henderson.
I'm just reading what the thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general. Yeah, no, I'm not like saying like what you want about or anything.
I'll get Sky to add in definitely not a yellow next to
it. But nah, for me it just wasn't. But anyway, yeah, like his actual game, I thought he was very good. Good link up play. You know, he went back into that CDM role as well. Obviously, he's been on the right hand side of the midfield a lot this season. And yeah, he done very well in that CDM role. We know he can play a lot of roles anyway. But yeah, he done well. For me, I'll give him an 8.
Let's move on to let's do Ox. What did you make of Ox?
I didn't think he was too bad. There was one time in the game he made a run. Salah played it forward to him and he crossed it, but it was an awful cross. It literally went straight out. But he didn't. Excuse me. He didn't do too bad. There was chances. You know, he made a very good run at one point, and I was like, Ox has still got that pace about him. He got absolutely clattered and taken out though. But yeah, I thought he was all right. I'll give him a 7.
7 for Ox. And Thiago. What were your thoughts of Thiago?
Right. This is so far one of the worst performances I've seen Thiago playing. But as I said,
and just remember, guys, Tyler did watch Liverpool last season, so that is a strong statement.
Yeah, definitely. But as I said, like, you know, he's had a great season so far. We still won the game. You know, he was good in the second half, like I said in the match reaction, but the first half, he was poor. And it's all right for a player to have one bad game every now and then. You know, it's going to happen. But yeah, this game, obviously, the first goal, he's at fault twice in one move, basically. It's just, not good enough there. And then he nearly cost us when St. Maximin had that chance. Obviously, Alisson, great save. So Thiago, not a good game, but second half was a lot better. But it's still not a high rating from me. I'm going to give him, because of that second half, it was better. I'll give him a standard 5.
Ouch. 5. I give him a 2. I'm joking, guys. I didn't actually watch the game. I was watching Chelsea get dismantled by Everton under 18s. But moving on to your front line, let's start with Salah. Got you the goal to put you in the lead after Jota's equaliser, but came off in the 74th minute, which Mo Salah being Mo Salah, walked off with a great big smile on his face, gave Klopp a great big hug, and sat on the bench saying, "I love to be subbed."
Yeah, no, obviously, Salah's still doing things like every single game, mate. Every single game, obviously, getting on the end of that.
15 games, 15 games in a row, he's got an assist or a goal. That's a stat for you. He's equaled Vardy. He's equaled Vardy's consecutive run of getting goals and assists in every game. Some madness.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. This guy just improves season after season. But yeah, as I said, pouncing on the end of the second goal. As you said, putting us in the lead. Rightly so that he was annoyed that he come off. I'm going to be real, rightly so, because obviously he earned the corner. Salah's a hungry player. Do you know what I mean? Hungry to get more goals. You saw a lot of it in this game where he's taking a lot of touches as well. He does that, but he does it because he wants to pull off something great. And obviously we all know he's capable of doing that. But yeah, I did feel sorry for him when he come off. It was like one of them things. For God's sake, to see him annoyed and stuff, especially with the contract situation. That's just doesn't seem like anything's happening at this moment in time. But yeah, I'll give Salah. I'll give him a 9.
I suppose the thing with Salah's contract situation, at least it shows Klopp still doesn't care if it's if you get in a new contract or not. He's not going to change his style. Because most managers would be sitting Salah down going, "How many minutes per game do you want? Do you want a slice of toast with that?" Bending over backwards, doing whatever they can to keep him happy. But Klopp's going, "No, you've had 74 minutes. Go get Bobby on. And, I may need you for Spurs at a weekend." So I suppose you've got that advantage, but we all know Klopp's a good manager, or more than good, but let's do Mane though, because it was either you or someone messaged me or something. I think it might have been Velv actually on my stream that was a bit mad that it was Salah coming off and not Mane, because apparently Mane had a stinker. I don't know if you agree with that or not, but
I mean, he wasn't great. I'll be real. There was times he was losing the ball. He was trying to do too much, but then again, he did have some good link-up play. So I've seen worse Mane performances, especially a lot last season. Obviously, he come out and said it was his worst season in a Liverpool shirt. We didn't say in a Liverpool shirt, but
it was, I think, to be honest with you, mate, he was probably talking about his entire career, because it was an absolutely disgraceful season from Mane. It was shocking.
But yeah, as I said, I've seen worse performances, obviously, last season. But yeah, there was times he was losing the ball and just getting tackled too easily as well. So yeah, I can see people's frustration. And obviously, as I said, I was pretty annoyed that Salah was the one that come off. But yeah, Mane, I'll give him 5.
Ouch! He's put on to death row with Thiago. Last starting 11, and that is Diego Jota only scores with his head. Because I watched the Wolves game and he certainly couldn't score with his feet. So clearly, what you need to do with Jota is just put the ball in the air and he'll header it home. Don't expect him to score with his foot, because he does like a headed goal, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Today's was actually with his foot, but it was a tap in from a rebound. But I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
I swear it was from his head.
Nah.
Or if I just watched the wrong game.
No, he headed it originally. The keeper saved it, and then he.
Oh, that would be the one. Yeah. That'll be why I thought it was a header. We'll class it as a header.
But yeah, as I said, he's not been good recently. He's not. You look at the Wolves game, for example. When their keeper come out like that, Cody and whoever their other centre back was, he had the left or right, and he's not put it there. He's went straight down the middle, and then even Villa, he had some shot. He spooned a shot over and that. But as you said, he's deadly in the box with his head. Obviously, nearly scored with his head again today. He got a goal, pounced on the rebound. So hopefully now he's going to be full of confidence and hopefully he's going to get some goals like he did at the start of the season and a lot of when he first come into Liverpool. But yeah, today I'll give Jota, I'll give him a 7.
7 for Diego Jota. So, if you see what I did there, you see what I did there. Let's start with Naby Keita. Let's go Naby first. How do you rate breadsticks? I'm talking about his legs, not anything else.
So, when he come on, I saw him
trying
to go forward. Yeah, not injured. Yeah, surprisingly.
I said he got injured. I thought I was going to try and guess what he was doing, and getting injured would be the first choice.
Oh, nah. He surprisingly he didn't get injured. But yeah, he done well when he come on. He was doing some good link up play, come forward. He was trying to cause a threat. He looked like he was hungry to score. I'll give Keita 6.
6 for Naby. What about Bobby? Naby, Bobby. You know what? Like the miming, flowing off the top.
Yeah. Now again, I saw Firmino doing some good link up play when he come on, coming deep because obviously that's how he plays. Yeah, I'll give him a 6 as well.
And last but not least, James Milner in terms of playing squad anyway.
Yeah, Milner, there was a time when he come on when, he done some good passing. There was time he lost the ball. He won the ball. Mate, he was on for like not even that long and he just done a lot already. But yeah, for me with the rating, I'll give him a 6 as well.
Okay, and Jurgen.
Now, obviously, the lineup, like we said, is probably the best we can go on with on form. With obviously the other players out due to COVID and injuries and stuff like that. Showed the passion like he usually does, even when we're winning the game. Klopp. The only thing that did annoy me was that Salah sub. It's just a bit annoying, but. Yeah, for me with Klopp, I will go and give him a 8.
Okay, and last but not least, Mike Dean, the man himself.
Oh, mate, this guy, instead of the headlines of the two teams, he wants the headlines about himself. Like, seriously, he is shocking, mate. He is shocking. Like that Henderson yellow card, not a yellow card. There was times. He was just shocking for both teams. I'm not even going to lie. Mike Dean, you don't get a high rating from me. You shouldn't even be refereeing in this league still. Ever since that Fulham West Ham game, I think it was last season or whenever it was, shouldn't be refereeing, mate. You just make it all about yourself. Your decisions are just so corrupt. It's just unbelievable. It is seriously. I could go on about that, ranting about that guy all day. But
just want to say quickly, if the Premier League are watching this, I did not just call him corrupt. He did.
Yeah, but rating, mate, only for stepping foot on the pitch at Anfield, having the balls to do that. I'll give you a 1, mate. You know what I mean? 1. Seriously. How's that guy refereeing, man? Seriously, how's that guy refereeing? I swear that. Absolute joke. And then who's the other one yesterday? Anthony Taylor.
Yeah.
Both bald, both twats. You heard it here first. You can't stand them, mate. Seriously. Oh. Seriously.
Well, at least we know Tyler's real thoughts on the bold referees in the Premier League.
No, just them two. Well, is there even any other bald refs in the Prem?
Lee Mason?
Nah, he's all right. He's not as bad.
Are you joking? Lee Mason's worse a lot, but
Nah, not Mike Dean. No, they're shocking. They're the worst ones.
Oh, Lee Mason. I don't even think he's a referee anymore. I think he's gone to the VAR to sit on his ass.
Seriously, I might have to do a tier maker of referees. See me write
Jesus.
about them more. Might have to do that.
Yeah, why not? But guys, I think that's everything that we're gonna do. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to support Tyler as much as we can. If you want to find me, I'm on Let's Talk Premier League. Also,
make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. There's a link and that will be in the bio. Description, sorry.
Please do. Most important stream to tell you about is the Christmas Day stream. If you're on your own at Christmas, then do come and join us. 4 hours of pure banter and a drunk Niall. Trust me, you do not want to miss that. But yeah, please make sure you share that around. If you know anyone who likes football, who's going to be on their own this Christmas because of whatever reason, let them know where they can find us, and then we can all support each other as a group. Because loneliness at Christmas is the worst, and I'm obviously, thankful and lucky to see my family in the evening. But I'm going to give some time in the day whilst I'm getting drunk to hopefully help someone else's day. But yeah, that's the plan there. So if you could share that about, that would be amazing. But yeah, I think that's everything. But yeah, we'll be back together on Sunday, provided that there's no dodgy things going on with the fixture appointments and Spurs Liverpool does actually go ahead. So hopefully we will. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.